Hello guys, my name is Lyndon Chasteen, and today I will be explaining the Airbnb initial public offering. I will provide my opinion on the company and how I think it will perform after it crashes from the IPO. Or will it? By the end of this video, you will have a good idea of what to expect from the Airbnb IPO. Make sure to stick around to the end and hear my advice on whether or not you should buy this stock at IPO. Alright, let's start with what is Airbnb. Airbnb is a company that lets you rent out your house while collecting a service fee. Because Airbnb allows you to rent out your house directly to another person, it usually provides cheaper prices than hotels. Airbnb offers many services from one-night stays all the way to 90 days. They also let businesses advertise their experiences in different parts of the country. For example, in Istanbul, you can find stays from $20 a night, which is only $600 a month. That's much cheaper than rent in America. Alright, let's talk about the IPO. Airbnb IPOs December 9th and is available to trade December 10th. The expected IPO price of Airbnb is between $50 to $70. The reason for this price is because the company valued itself at $42 billion. Later in this video, I will give my thoughts on whether or not this is a fair price and if you should buy it. Alright, let's talk about Airbnb as a company. Airbnb's revenue almost doubled from $2.6 billion to $4.7 billion from 2017 to 2019. Around 50% of Airbnb is focused in domestic markets. As the international market expands, they could significantly increase their revenues. Obviously, Airbnb took a huge hit when the sickness happened because it's in the travel industry. This brought down Airbnb's revenue by 72% year over year. Somehow, they still figured out a way to pull $3.6 billion in revenue. Now I'm going to go over some of the cons of the company, such as the safety issues. There have been many accounts of shootings, parties gone wrong, and robberies associated with Airbnb. Many of the neighbors to these Airbnb properties have been filing complaints. Now, Airbnb says and acknowledges that the laws in the United States are its biggest challenge. Fighting these laws could slow the pace of the company. Airbnb employees have also been greatly affected by the sickness, with 25% of them being laid off. Right now, the company only has about 5,000 workers, which is pretty small for a company of this size. Alright, now I'm going to give you my thoughts on Airbnb. The company's biggest challenge is obviously the sickness, which hopefully we'll have a vaccine for soon. Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs are leading the IPO, with Morgan Stanley acting as a stabilization agent. Now, Lyndon, what is a stabilization agent? A stabilization agent provides liquidity to avoid strong price movement. He also supports the price by buying a stock if it goes below a certain level. Now, Lyndon, how will this affect the IPO? This will affect you by making the stock less volatile when the IPO occurs. So, Lyndon, will you buy this stock when it IPOs? In my opinion, I think the valuation is a bit high. I don't see Airbnb as a $42 billion company. In saying this, Airbnb is a hard company to value because it's a natural monopoly and has very few competitors. So if you're thinking about buying this stock, I would ask yourself how you see travel performing over the next couple of years. Once this stock is available to trade, I do think there will be a spike because of all the hype around it, but I'm predicting that the stock will drop after some time passes. So will I be buying this stock when it IPOs? No. Saying that, I may be completely wrong and it could just shoot up. As a long-term investor, I will not be buying this stock right at IPO. I will wait a couple weeks for it to settle into the market. This way I get a more accurate price, and if I lose some money, so be it. If you're a long-term investor, I would wait to buy this stock until a couple weeks after the IPO. If you're trying to make a quick buck on the stock when it IPOs, then all the power to you. I've used Airbnb many times while traveling around, and I've experienced the pitfalls as well as the benefits of this company. When I was a sophomore in high school, my best friend rented a gigantic house and threw a huge party in an Airbnb. About 2 hours in, the owner came to check on the house and blocked everyone in. Airbnb is a great company, but there are some flaws. I hope this video brought you some value, and leave it in the comments if you're going to buy this stock when it IPOs. If you want to get a free stock valued up to $500, you can use my Robinhood link down below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.